Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
On Monday when I'm hungry and don't got no money, for just a few bucks, yo, that pickle sounding yummy. On Tuesday, say the pizza, that pickle is my feature. I said after school, I would love to eat you.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Florida Pickleball Show. And if you see a smirk on me or hear it in my voice, it's because we've had some interesting conversation going on before we just went live. But
Yes.
everyone, welcome to the second season and another episode of the Florida Pickleball News. And this is your one-stop destination for all things pickleball. With me, I have my host over here. I have Keith Gutterman. And you know what, Keith? Thank you so much for once again being with us. It's just great having you here all the time. So if you're just tuning in, everyone, stay with us. Make sure you go and you know the drill. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And please go ahead, catch us live on there. But you can also make sure that you follow us and, go ahead and like us. That's how that works, right, Keith?
You gotta like, you gotta share. If you
All the
support,
above.
if you like pickleball, and then you support pickleball news, then you gotta go and you gotta do that. Keep us all supported. Look at that on the bottom of the screen. Nice new graphic says, "Get your T-shirt." I'm assuming that we're talking about the Fat Pickle T-shirt that you can get at fatpickle.com.
Of course.
Hopefully people will visit. Really great week last week. We had a record week over at the Fat Pickle Factory, from all the success that we're having, thanks to Florida Pickleball News. So thank you, Florida Pickleball News, and Denise Casale, the host of Florida Pickleball News. Great to be back.
Well, Keith, we said it once before, but honestly, you started out as being one of our title sponsors, and we just had such a great time with you. Now here you are working with us on a daily basis,
Yeah.
and I am, as you know, a huge Fat Pickle fan. I mean,
When we first met and you tried the Fat Pickle on the show, I thought, maybe she just being nice, because we're sponsoring the show. But like, how many pickles has it been since then? Where there's a
dozens.
You're like on a dozen pickle a week habit kind of a thing.
For as long as you've been here, every time we have a guest, we pull out those fat pickles and we just go to town with them. We just stick it and dip it. That's it.
Yep.
We've been doing it all the time. So, you know what, we enjoy, and actually, I hear the Fat Pickle is doing amazing. So let's just keep that momentum going, everyone. This helps keep our show going.
Thank you very
So
much
if you want
for
to
your
know
support.
more about Fat Pickle, go to fatpickle.com and order it. So what's new on the agenda for Fat Pickle right now? What do you got going on?
So it's all tied in really to what's going on with Florida Pickleball News. What a great sponsorship. If you're a pickle company, I mean, this is the place to be. Sorry, I bought you all out. I mean, this is exclusive, baby.
That's right.
It's an exclusive club to be here. So, I'm happy to be the official pickle company of Florida Pickleball News. That's a pretty cool thing in itself.
Well,
And there's a lot of events, Denise, that we've been kind of asked to come to by popular demand that are going on around here locally in the coming months. So we're going to talk about some of those today on the show.
Yep.
One of our guests that we have on our show every now and then, Norm Dickman. We got some exciting news to share about Norm and Deb tonight, don't we, Denise?
We do.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do that, we got to give everyone the lowdown on how the show works.
Yes. So the way it works is you can see the story clock up on the right-hand side of the screen to upper right. We're at 3:47 right now and counting. And when that gets down to 0, if we're not done, we're going to go to a commercial break. But if we're not done talking, we're just going to kind of hit this X. That'll let us know that we've come to commercial break. And then if we've stopped somewhere, we'll come right back to it when we come back from the commercial. When you also look at the right-hand side of your screen, you'll see our stories. So where the highlighted box is kind of what we're talking about. And I guess you can figure out as the next box is highlighted, that's probably going to be the story that we're on. And pretty easy to follow, I would think.
We are in the spooktacular. How did you say it?
Spooktacular time of year.
Spooktacular time of year, right? So the buzzer really gives me a lot of stress. But maybe we should have something, maybe like a ghost going off or something.
Well,
but
this
you know
ghost
what?
has a switch in the bottom that is making some annoying sounds. So we're gonna just kind of go with the theme.
Okay.
And maybe next week, as we get into the Halloween Spooktacular episode, which will be a great episode to have, we'll maybe have some more sound effects for Halloween stuff. But right now, we're going to talk about what are we talking about? We're going to also do pickleball videos this week again. That's been a popular segment of ours. We got some great videos to watch this week. And we have a really big lineup next week as far as guests are concerned, and we're going to talk about those guests. It's going to be one of our most exciting shows to date. So can't wait to talk a little bit more about that too, Denise.
Thank you for the lowdown. You couldn't have said anything better. Actually, everyone, you just need to stay tuned and listen because we have a lot of information, some very interesting things, some local and latest news that we're going to be going over, as Keith said. So with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and start off a plug. But before we do that, honestly, we have to make sure we give a mention to our other sponsors.
Yes, definitely.
FatPickle.com, that is our title sponsor. But we have to also mention Deck and Drive, who is another one of our sponsors, and they're giving us a $500 gift card.
That's correct.
Isn't that right? Towards
it's a $500 gift card that any of the viewers or listeners to Florida Pickleball News, just mention Florida Pickleball News, you'll get a $500 gift card anytime that you get an estimate. They're a free estimate that they're giving, and that $500 you can use towards any paver purchase with Deck and Drive. There is a number, a name and a number on the bottom of the screen. It said HAPPY, HAPPY. If you text the word HAPPY, HAPPY, to 909090, this would automatically enter you into a giveaway that Deck and Drive is doing for up to $15,000 in pavers, in new pavers for your driveway, your patio, or your pool deck. And just for entering that giveaway, they give you that $500. So really everybody is a winner. I can speak for myself. The service that they offer is amazing. If you are looking to do an upgrade somewhere in your pool deck, your patio, or your driveway, these are definitely the professionals that you want to be calling. You don't want to screw around with that project.
No, you don't. I mean, anything from doing your patio, your poolside, your driveway, your walkway, everything is possible to make the outside of your home rejuvenate or refreshed or just get a whole new look. And they are very, very efficient in doing that. So go ahead, make sure you text HAPPY 909090.
We're going to have some footage next week that we're going to share, Denise, from like a before and after that they recently did. They were supposed to get it to me today, but I didn't get it on time for the show. But it's pretty mesmerizing. It's satisfying just to watch the process and the skill and the craftsmanship that goes into laying these pavers down. It's pretty cool. It's like we're getting ready to go to commercial, too. In here just a minute. I'm going to X ourselves out. Commercial break.
There we go. Commercial break. Stay tuned, everyone. We got a great show lined up. Make sure you come back.
Hey, it's TC, and the biggest sport in the world right now is pickleball. I know you've either played before or you know someone that's addicted. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida now? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30, and if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or mobile device.
To celebrate being voted the #1 paver company in South Florida, Deck and Drive is giving away a $15,000 paver makeover to a lucky winner. It's easy to enter. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 909090 for your chance to win. Text now. A pickleball without a pickle is just a ball. Visit fatpickle.com for all the latest pickleball gift and accessory needs. That's fatpickle.com.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
If you're a homeowner like me that would love to upgrade their driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready. Because the next 15 listeners that text the word HAPPY to 909090 will automatically be entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. There's no purchase necessary, but you must text HAPPY to 909090 to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text HAPPY to 909090 now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
You know, a pickleball without a pickle is just a ball. Visit fatpickle.com for some amazing pickleball gift and accessory ideas. Go to fatpickle.com now.
My 7 pickles! My 7 pickles!
7 days, 7 ways.
Welcome back, everyone, to our second season show, episode number 3. And, this is the Florida Pickleball News, and this is what you're listening
Welcome
to.
back.
We are
Welcome
going to be
back.
going into our latest and local news that we have for you. So, real top off the press, let's just say. Did you know, as we speak, there is the 4th annual Pictona tournament going on?
Yes, and some of our previous guests on the show, I understand, are there kicking some booty in that tournament and bringing home the gold.
Right,
You know, what's going on there?
Well, we were supposed to have some of those guests
Do you hear
over.
that music in the background? Like there's like a
well,
choir outside or something of the studio. We're in
I-
Studio A. I don't know what's going on in Studio B, but if our fans can hear it, it's pretty loud.
It's pretty inspiring, actually. I think it's suitable for us. But let me just go into this event that's going on. So our speakers that were supposed to be here tonight are actually at this event.
Uh-huh.
And it was, as I said before, this is the 4th annual Pictona Open, and it is with 9 age groups. Let's give you a picture of this. And there are 6 levels playing. And
What's
this
the
is in
oldest age? What's the oldest age? I really have to know.
75 plus.
Okay, youngest age?
9.
9 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
9 years old.
Yep. So we have it. This is in Hollywood Hills, Florida, which is near Tampa.
It's where I'm born and raised, by the way.
Oh, is that right?
Yes,
Hollywood
it is.
Hills?
Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood Hills is where there's a high school there. There's a middle school there, right here in South Florida. So is there a different Hollywood Hills?
Yes, there is. It's in Holly. It's called Holly Hills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the mistake of the evening.
That's
there
the
we
mistake
go.
of the evening. We have to have one in every show.
Every
So there it
show.
is.
It's Holly Hills, Florida.
Holly Hills.
Yes.
Okay, not Hollywood Hills. That's your mistake.
That's my mistake.
Okay,
There we go.
thank
So
you.
we're
Just to
even.
clarify.
We're keeping score. Alrighty, so really quickly, you have to understand that this is really a big event that's going on. But what I didn't know after I found out about this tournament, that actually it is a pickleball paradise up there.
Mm-hmm.
Pictona is like an amazing.
So can you
Keith-
can you describe? I'm sorry, Denise. There's the flyer for it right there, and
That's
I
right.
could already tell you, yes, with the palm trees, it does look like a pickleball paradise. Please continue.
So it's going on as we speak through the 19th until the 22nd. So many players are there right now. But this particular venue is just the bomb because, or should I say, it is a slam because for what you're doing, if you're a pickleball player, this is the place to go. It's the Pickleball Paradise, as I said. It's voted best tournament venue in Florida.
Okay.
And ask me, Keith, how many courts there are?
I was just going to ask Denise, how many courts are there?
There are 49.
Gosh, so 49. Let's do some quick math. How many tennis courts would that be?
So there, you can Google that. I'm not ready to do. I'm good at math, but not that good when it comes to
4 per
pickleball
court,
courts.
right.
But either
24,
way,
24 and a half
okay, there you go.
tennis courts. So
but now there are 13 covered versions. So of the 49, there's
Okay.
13 covered, which is good in our state of the world, right? But anyway, it is really one of a great event that everyone, hopefully next time we can make it out there ourselves.
Yes.
For the next annual event. But we have to give credence, or I should say kudos, to our very own Norm Dickman.
yes, control room. Let's hear some applause.
Oh, yes.
for
Norm, who's been on our show
Norman
before,
Dickman.
the president of the Delray Beach Pickleball Club, he just informed us that he and his partner, if we have a picture, were just given the gold medal for winning the men's doubles. There
Wow.
he is.
There's Norm Dickman.
That's Norm, the guy on the right.
and
or is it our
who's his partner? Who's he playing with?
He is actually playing, I have it right here. I'll get you that name in a second here. We got that on here. He was just texting us who that name was, but I got it right
Because
here.
he was a couple's.
Yes, so it was with Steve Shaken.
Okay.
And he's with Palm Beach Gardens.
Okay.
So Norm and Steve were given the gold medal at the Delray Beach from the Delray Beach Pickleball Club, and they got the gold medal. But not only did he get that gold medal, he was also awarded in mixed doubles with Debbie Dorn and
Yes,
Norm.
Debbie. Yes.
Yes, good old Debbie. She'll be here. The Delray Beach. She's also from the Delray Beach Pickleball Club, and this is the 75 plus age group.
Okay.
And they won the gold medal.
And they're coming next week.
They're coming next week
That's
to give us
fantastic.
the lowdown on how that event went.
Bring the hardware, Norm and Dev. Let's
That's right.
see it.
We want to be able to see those gold medals.
That's fantastic.
I want to live vicariously.
Absolutely.
So those are some of the events that are latest news, but we have another one that I really want to go over.
What do you
and
got, Denise?
I'm going to see how quickly we can go through this. But Keith, do you know or ever heard of the Golden Bachelor?
Yes, I have heard of the Golden Bachelor. Yes, I have.
All right. So did you know that Pickleball made the Golden Bachelor? Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We
That's,
have the Golden Bachelor right there. That actually one of the things they had to do was a pickleball tournament.
fantastic.
So the ladies all competed, and one of the ladies is one of our very own, our backyard from Delray Beach.
Okay.
And her name is Ellen Golter, and she's one of the contestants.
Okay.
And she did really good. And she's a captain in Kathy Barton's group, which is the Women's Power Pickleball League. She's
What
one
a
of the captains.
small world.
Small world. So she will be here next week as well.
Wow.
We're getting a confirmation on that so that she can give us her experience, but her best tips and strategies as well about being a pickleball player. But we'll sneak in some Golden Bachelor bits and pieces as well.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, to have a even the potential of a guest like that on the show, and that kind of talk about that experience would be amazing. Not just for pickleball, but all kinds of reasons. I got questions.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's interesting because when they were showing it on the Golden Bachelor, there were women that really had never even heard of it that were on the show. But that's okay. Everyone's learning more and more about it. And, these are women that are over 60. And I just have to say, one of the contestants had the best line. She goes, I see the ball, but I don't know why the pickle. So,
yeah.
but they did a really great job, and it was, this is how popular it is, getting involved. And like I always say, when you're getting older, you should be actually, you got to move to improve. That's my coined line, right?
No, move to improve is Catherine Barton's approved line. That's her thing, isn't it?
Actually, I think she borrowed it from me.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, when I
But
heard it
that's
said,
okay. I
I
gave
was
her
like, wow,
license
that's
to.
some Mark Twain quotation type, stuff. So that's yours, Denise?
It is. It is. I was on a roll that night.
I have a trademark attorney.
Yeah, I should.
Every inch counts was not easy to trademark, but I'll hook you up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, you have to coin that one, that's for sure. Yeah, but the Women's Power Pickleball League is up and coming, and as we were mentioned last week and the week before when Catherine was on, that there is a chapter that's coming to Broward County, and there is an event that's going to be coming up, and this event that she have right here is the round robin, October 25th. Can we pull that back up?
We're at a
we gotta
commercial
go to
break, but we're going to
commercial
talk
break.
about that when we come back from a commercial. So
Stay
enjoy the
tuned, everyone.
commercials.
Be right back.
To celebrate being voted the #1 paver company in South Florida, Deck and Drive is giving away a $15,000 paver makeover to a lucky winner. It's easy to enter. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 909090 for your chance to win. Text now.
Hey, it's TC, and the biggest sport in the world right now is pickleball. I know you've either played before or you know someone that's addicted. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida now? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30, and if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or mobile device.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
If you're a homeowner like me that would love to upgrade their driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready. Because the next 15 listeners that text the word HAPPY to 909090 will automatically be entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. There's no purchase necessary, but you must text HAPPY to 909090 to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text HAPPY to 909090 now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, it's Deck and Drive, yeah. My 7 pickles! My 7 pickles! 7 days, 7 ways.
Welcome back, everyone, to Florida Pickleball News.
Welcome back.
You were just mentioning something while we were on break here. We talked about it last week when we had our guest on, Scott Zeidman, about how important it is when you're on the court with the amount of exertion that you're doing and the sweating and whatnot, that you can very easily get muscle cramps.
Yes.
And you need to stay hydrated. And one of the things that he mentioned was pickle juice.
Yes.
We need to go over that.
So let me tell you how cool this has been. You've seen these little shots, that we've been showing on the shows. We serve these live at events, ice cold, and when we first got into the pickleball kind of community and became a sponsor of the show and really started, marketing, let's say, gifts for pickleball fans and players and enthusiasts, we weren't looking at the juice as something that was going to be a number one game-changing seller for us.
Yep.
We were just simply selling our pickles and putting smiles on faces and having fun with the picklegram personalized, pickle message.
Yep.
But this juice, as Scott Zeidman last week, was a great ambassador, let's say, of pickle juice as a tonic, let's say, a natural, organic way of helping to fight fatigue and cramps and a great way to hydrate. And certainly he uses it himself an awful lot.
Yep.
And as we go out to pickleball courts and we start meeting more people and we sample this and people try it, it turns out that it's our most popular item amongst pickleball players and fans. So
if they wanted to go in order, tell us how we can do that.
So up until recently, we only have been selling this at events live. So when you see us at events, we've got an ice cold and fresh there for you. We have just patented a shipping method for this to where when it gets to you, you would put it in the refrigerator, obviously, and refrigerate it, but it would be fine and perfectly safe for you to drink in the time it takes to mail and get to your house and then put it in the refrigerator. So we've tested it. We've sampled it. We know it's good. So very shortly here, I would say before Christmas, it'll be an item that you'll be able to order from fatpickle.com.
Got it.
And have it delivered as a gift or even to yourself as an everyday product that you might use.
Well, all I gotta say is that it does work. When I do running and going on the court and whatnot, it does indeed give us the ability to. You can actually feel it just taking your body to another place. So that is our health moment for the Florida Pickleball News. Thanks
Yes.
for doing and saying
Yes.
all that.
Yes.
So let's go on to our next block here. We have what's going on in the kitchen. So these are a couple of things that I've been looking at, and honestly, I had to share this because I was, part of my job is to do research and
Yes.
find out what's going on in the world of pickleball. I find this extraordinary. So right now, we have pickleball gaining popularity on the college campuses. This is one of the biggest, hottest sports that's catching on fire at the college campuses. Did you know that, Keith?
Yeah, I did. As a matter of fact, we are, if you're watching the show and you happen to be in college looking for some great work or, something to do during spring break, summer times, or, any weekend, we'd love to have you come out to some Fat Pickle events and work with the Fat Pickle team, and sell some pickles and have some fun. So, yeah, I'm very much aware of the popularity at colleges right now, and we support that.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking attracting thousands of students nationwide that are getting more and more into the sport. And it's actually, at one time, as we always thought, it was kind of like a game that was for older people.
Yeah.
But that is no longer the stigma. No, it is not. It's increasingly popularity among the younger generations. And, numerous pickleball clubs have cropped, they've been showing up in different campuses nationwide as well. One of the organizations.
Denise,
Yeah.
one of the things about this, I think that all people realize, I don't care old, young, whoever you are, it really is a sport that accepts everybody.
Yeah.
So, come all, it's one of the few that's like that, and that really all age ranges can play. So I think that's what makes it so freaking unique and cool, the community, Sorry to interrupt, but.
No, that's okay. I mean, pickleball has been around since 1965. All right, and people may know that, may not know that. This is why we're here, is to inform you about the pickleball world. But it's been around, and it actually caught its major popularity between the 70s, 80s, 90s. But
you don't need cheetah print to play. For those that are listening on the radio, that says that on the bottom of our screen. There's that's a great pair of pants right there.
Oh, yeah, the look is great. I mean, anything goes on the court, but it's very fashionable. Lots of attire is actually out there right now, and one of the complaints has been I have to, expend a lot of money to be able to play and look good on the court. The dresses, the skirts, the sneakers, the shoes, the paddles, everything.
Denise, what would you say an average setup would cost for a woman if she's going out? Like, if you looked in the stores yourself, what would the average setup be for, like, say, like the skirt, the matching shirt, the gear? Like, what would it cost you to outfit yourself right now to be court ready?
Well, average, you can turn around. I mean, there's always the high-end side of things, but then you have the more economical. So I'm just going to run off on the average. If you just want to start off with a couple of items, you're looking at about maybe $100, $150 to start off with. But you know what? No one's really there to look at what you're wearing because these people are there to play.
So you're not just grabbing anything out of the closet. You're going to go and you're going to get Adidas up and.
You don't have to. It's not required. You know, but the average cost to do that is about that amount.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, it's about the game. And it's heart and soul of the game. It's not about the clothing, but there's certainly a lot of gear out there that can look fabulous. But, you know, the participation has grown 50% since it started, and it took a huge spike recently, you know, 40% spike growth, and it's just been amazing. And today, 36.5 million
We're at a commercial
people.
break. I'm gonna have to exit, Denise, and
I'm
when
gonna
we
have
come
to
back,
exit.
we'll get a word
Everyone-
from our sponsors.
We got to go right back. We'll be right back with our sponsors. Hold on one second. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with our word from our sponsors.
WSFS 104.3 HD3 Miramar, WIRK 103.1 HD3 Indiantown, and heard in Broward on 96.9 FM, Boca Raton on 95.3 FM, West Palm Beach on 95.9 FM, and in Martin County on 106.9 FM. Programming paid for by Vic Canales Media Group. Broadcasting from the Robes Studio. Injured recently? Call the Robes Law Group, where winning is a habit. 561-570-5700. Robes, winning for you and our community. We are South Florida's home for the True Oldies channel. Alexa rocks, and now so do you.
How can I help you?
Just say, Alexa, play True Oldies FLA.
Okay, playing it now.
Now, you've got the good time oldies.
Have you been at Chowderheads in Jupiter? If you're looking for the best seafood, flown in fresh from Boston, then you have to try Chowderheads. They have weekend specials too. Fridays are for fish fry with slaw and fries, only $15.95. Saturday's special is prime rib served with mashed potatoes and haricot vert for $34.95. Enjoy bottomless mimosas on Sunday for only $19 and savor the chef's unique brunch specials. Chowderheads is open 7 days a week and located in the Driftwood Plaza on South US Highway 1 in Jupiter. For reservations or to go, call 561-203-2903. Check out their menu at chowderheadsusa.com.
Hi, it's Scott Simmons from Florida Weekly. Each year, girls across the state who are at risk of dropping out of school or worse get help from the PACE program. We tell you about it. Meals on Wheels invites you to pie it forward with pies for Thanksgiving, and we check out the fiber art at Lighthouse Art Center in DeQuesta. Read these and other stories in Florida Weekly. Available throughout Palm Beach County. Available online at floridaweekly.com.
Big news, you don't have to wait for Black Friday to get an amazing deal on your next Bahamas cruise. Because Margaritaville at Sea is giving you a sneak peek of their best sale of the year right now for a limited time. Get a 3-day, 2-night cruise to the Bahamas starting at just $89 for 2 guests, plus get up to 30% off all specialty dining, beverage packages, shore excursions, and more. This exclusive Black Friday sneak peek only lasts a few days, so go to margaritavillatsea.com and book today to save on the biggest sale of the year.
Pregnancy can be an exciting time, but for many moms, it can mean feeling anxious, depressed, confused, or overwhelmed. Either during pregnancy or after having your baby, you may not quite feel like yourself. If you're experiencing these feelings, you are not alone, and mental health issues can be treated. Talk with your OB or connect with a mental health provider in your area by visiting flbhimpact.org. This message is supported by the Health Resources and Services Administration, the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and the state.
Love the outdoors and the open road? Don't miss RV Hour, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., hosted by Giant Recreation World second-generation owner and CEO Larry McNamara and his co-host Dwayne Adams. RV Hour, Saturday mornings, 10 a.m., right here on the True Oldies channel.
And now another community first message from Robes.
When an auto accident occurs, stop immediately. Do not obstruct traffic and secure your valuables. Obtain the names, phone numbers, and addresses of the other driver and any witnesses. Call 911 and report the accident. Injured recently? Contact Robes Injury Law at 561-570-5700 or robeslawgroup.com. Offices throughout Palm Beach County.
My 7 pickles! My 7 pickles. 7 days, 7 ways.
Yep, and we're back, everyone. We
Welcome
are
back.
with Florida Pickleball News, and we are talking about pickleball on the college campuses. And I just have to say that, you know, these pickleball tournaments that are going on, there is scholarship money. So there's a person there, it's scholarship money that really goes towards, you know, the things for education and so on that these kids are doing. But it's just a great way, I think, to also add another element of sports to the college campuses, and it's catching on like wildfire.
Certainly, and not for nothing, but what a cool way for a parent to be able to come and visit their kid at a school and actually participate in a sport that their kid is in.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Go play with
for
their
me, I think
grandparents.
that's really cool.
They can play with their grandparents. They can play with their parents. Absolutely. But once again, the sport has moved on, not just from that certain age group that we think Gen Z, but now it is in every generation.
Yes.
It really is. So let's go on to a couple other things here really quick that I want to go over. There's a couple of posts and flyers that I want to go over that I think it just falls into the world of pickleball. And maybe we can get the operation board. There we go. So why I lose at pickleball. So
great.
you know what? You take that one, Keith. Go ahead.
So why I lose at pickleball? My team, or is that my team or my partner? 51%?
My team partner.
We know what we say about the name game, when you point fingers. You
That's
know what
right.
I mean? Every now and again, you kind of got to take some accountability, so I don't know about that one,
Yep, pointing fingers always goes both ways.
The paddle is more like my speed. I could see myself easily blaming the paddle for inadequacies playing. And for all of our fans out there, and Denise, I'm sure you know this as well, I still haven't played yet. So I'm looking forward to getting out there very soon, especially as the weather's starting to change.
Yeah.
I've been using that as an excuse myself not to get out there, because it's just too hot, but I can't really make that excuse anymore.
Yep. So, but the percentage-wise, it's interesting.
25%.
Yeah, well, 51% was my partner's fault.
Okay.
And
Where
then
do you fall, by the way, on my partner's fault? Is that something you would? So let's finish the categories here. For those that can't see it and only can hear it, first topic is, or the first KPI, if you will, of why you lose at pickleball. 51% say it's my teammate or my partner.
That's what
25% say it's the paddle, which I'm falling in that category of it's the paddle if I'm not doing well. And then 15% are saying it's the court. I'm guessing maybe the surface or the condition. 8% say it's the ball. And we all know that, a good quality ball can make all the difference in the world. A couple balls that are great quality are better than one. And then my fault is 1% on the list. So, Denise, where would you say you fall in percentages on why you might lose at pickleball?
All of them.
Put
myself
of them?
in all of them. I would.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would imagine, I mean, being truthful, how many would admit it was my fault? I could see it being 1% because it's such a competitive sport.
I find it's easier to admit it's your fault right away, and then
Get it out of the way.
let's get it out of the way. Let the elephant out of the room.
Just blur the words out. It's my fault. I got it. We'll move
And then
on.
they're like, "Oh, you're so humble. You don't have to be so. It's probably my fault. We didn't get the point because probably it is my fault. Really, it probably would be my fault."
Yeah. So I found another one for us to really
Okay,
quickly
what do
talk
you got?
about here. So Apple study shows pickleball more popular than tennis. All right, you people, take it
Okay.
down. Don't get upset in the car. Just take it easy.
Okay.
This is what they say. What do you think?
So right now, any tennis court in South Florida, more than likely that's got people playing tennis on it, are people taking lessons or learning from a tennis pro. It doesn't mean that there's not people playing tennis today. Please don't get me wrong. But I do see a lot of people playing pickleball actively that are not in lessons, that are just playing the sport versus like Delray. There's this right on Congress Avenue in Boynton Beach. There's a tennis center that's right there. And this tennis center has, a couple people that are getting lessons on one side and then dozens of people that are actively playing pickleball on the other side. I see it every single day when I drive by it. So I don't know about popularity, but like everybody that I know recently that's played a game with a racket and a ball involved, it's been pickleball and it had been tennis.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's major clubs growing, and there's not enough courts being built. But an interesting statement done by Apple. So I have one more for you. Maybe we
Okay.
can pull it right up. The 5 love languages of pickleball.
I love this.
I love this one. Quality time. Be my partner in this for the next game.
Okay. I love it. No
I like-
commitments.
this
No
works.
long-term commitments. I love it.
That's right. You can take the next one.
Okay. Acts of service. Driving me to and from the courts. Okay. Very good.
Physical touch. Bumping paddles after a good point.
Okay, very, very good. Words of affirmation, which I love, telling me how awesome a partner I am. Okay.
gift giving, buying me a new paddle.
Or
I
how
want
about
you to-
how about a picklegram from
There
Fat
you go.
Pickle?
Or actually a picklegram. Gift giving, a picklegram is exactly, you know what, that should be on the bottom of that.
Absolutely. Gift giving should be a Fat Picklegram from fatpickle.com, 100%. Oh, there's the postcard.
There it is, where every inch counts. That should be one of the actual love languages.
I love this. Every inch counts. We're gonna incorporate that.
We are. So I wanted to share those because you know what? It's one of those things that I thought was pretty interesting. But in all honesty, we had this conversation that, you know, a lot of partners, mixed couples, or I should say mixed partners, that's the proper way to call it.
Is there a socially proper way of, we're talking about pickleball here? I mean.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be PC here. Just trying to be PC. But
Yeah.
as Catherine had said, you know, it is a great way to get out and meet new people. You know, you work now, you're not just sitting home with your partner. You can get on the court and move.
Yeah.
You know, and you grease up the joints and the muscles. In fact, this is actually a great picture. This is actually Norm Dickman's club up in Delray Beach.
That's the Delray Beach. That's the president, Norm Dickman, there in the center. That just won the gold. Yep.
Yep, he just won the gold, and that's his little club. Yep. Yeah, actually, it's a big club.
Big
when
club
I speak
now,
about
yes.
It. Yeah, but you know, going back to those things that it's very interesting about the love languages and posts. And I thought these little things were great pieces of information just to kind of have a little bit of conversation about. But I also see that it's just about time for our next commercial. So for everyone, please hold on, tune in, come back, don't go away. And we have some more information, some funny pickleball videos that you're going to be hysterically going over laughing with us. So if you're not watching us right now, you can go live and see us on our YouTube page, which is Florida Pickleball News, or you can go on Facebook and watch us live as well. Florida
Text the
Pickleball
word
News.
text the word pickleball to 909090, and you'll get a link that you can click right from any mobile device and watch the show live or pre-recorded anytime. Commercial break. We'll see you after we get back from a word from our sponsors.
Hey, it's TC, and the biggest sport in the world right now is pickleball. I know you've either played before or you know someone that's addicted. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida now? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30, and if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or mobile device.
To celebrate being voted the #1 paver company in South Florida, Deck and Drive is giving away a $15,000 paver makeover to a lucky winner. It's easy to enter. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 909090 for your chance to win. Text now.
Hey, it's TC. Look, I'm all in the pickleball craze right now. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. It's the fastest growing sport in the world right now, so don't miss out. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday from 6:30 to 7:30. And if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or any mobile device.
A pickleball without a pickle is just a ball. Visit fatpickle.com for all the latest pickleball gift and accessory needs. That's fatpickle.com.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
If you're a homeowner like me that would love to upgrade their driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready, because the next 15 listeners that text the word HAPPY to 909090 will automatically be entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. There's no purchase necessary, but you must text HAPPY to 909090 to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text HAPPY to 909090 now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
You know, a pickleball without a pickle is just a ball. Visit fatpickle.com for some amazing pickleball gift and accessory ideas. Go to fatpickle.com now.
My 7 pickles! My 7 pickles! 7 days, 7 ways.
Welcome back, everyone, to Florida Pickleball News. So, we were just saying, if you want to get in front of the pickleball community, you got to go ahead and text the word sponsor to 909090, and we'll help you do that. You can become part of our team here, and we will get you in front of the pickleball community.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I'll tell you, Denise, you really do a great job, presenting these products, and these services from the sponsors. Me speaking personally for what it's done, for my business, it's been incredible. So right at the bottom of the screen, you can see it. Text the word sponsor to 909090, and you're going to get right in front of the pickleball community, just like you want to. Thank you, Denise, for everything you do.
Oh, well, my
applause.
pleasure.
Can we get some applause for Denise Casale, host of Florida Pickleball News?
It's been a long week. I could use the applause, honestly. So let's move on to our next topic here. Let's go to our pickleball videos. I know, Keith, this is your favorite segment, which it is mine too.
This is my favorite.
Let's see what we can have lined up for everyone. Once again, you have to go and watch these with us. If you're not tuned in watching us live, you can still go ahead and listen. We'll do the best to describe what we're watching. But let's see if we can get the first lineup. Let's get the operations board on there. What do you have for us lined up?
What do we got?
Oh, okay.
Pickle trend getting out of hand.
I was in the 212 on the Uptown in
Are you serious? So this is a yacht with pickleball on the yacht?
This is Jeff Bezos' yacht.
Nick, come on.
Yes, and he's actually been caught playing pickleball on his yacht.
I mean, I guess what would a yacht like that actually cost in real dollars? Like,
I don't think it matters to him.
Does it really matter? At this point, I guess you could have a pickleball. Why not? I mean, why not? What else you got control?
What do you got? What else you got back there?
About that.
When someone asks me how much I spend on pickleball,
$700 billion and $1,300,000,000,000,000,000.
That is hysterical.
Someone sent that into us, and we just said, you know what? It has to go up there.
Can we watch that one more time, control room? Is there a way that we can rewind that
when
back?
someone asks me how much I spend on pickleball,
$700 billion and $1,300,000,000,000,000,000.
Okay, so this is not a political show, and we're not going to get into politics. That's just funny. I don't care who you are. What do you got next, control room?
What do you got next, control room?
Pickleball from 2020 to 2023. You may be entitled to a settlement. Pickleball was initially marketed as a sport for the elderly. Big Pickle played on the stupidity of Americans, making you think a smaller court means less movement, therefore easier for old people.
Oh, that's
but
so
the fast-paced volleying leads to quick direction changes, which are tough on joints and egos. Big Pickle has put millions of dollars into covering up rolled ankles, hip replacements, and wrist injuries. If you are experiencing any of the following symptoms, you may be entitled to compensation. Pretending to enjoy pickleball, buying a portable pickleball net that is now sitting in your garage, constantly waking up to the unnecessarily
Denise,
loud
is Florida
singing
Pickleball
happening in the
News
park
a part of this class action?
Actually,
Are we
I think
part of the
this
problem
is
or
a spoof.
solution?
This is actually a spoof. Someone said this to us.
Oh my goodness!
Do not let them get away with this.
What does that
Call
woman have? That
1-800
face
Pickle
on that woman? She's
to see
scary.
If you qualify for a settlement today.
All right.
That was a spoof, everyone.
That was a spoof. That's not real. That's not real.
That was actually very creative in the sense, but you send us things in here, we want to play them, but we have to give her kudos for putting this all together.
She's a
there
pickleball
really is
lover.
No 1-800-PICKLE. There is not.
We'll try to call it, see what happens.
But there is a fatpickle.com. That is real.
That is very real. That is very real. What do you got next, control?
Pro tip: keep your balls low, or they can hurt yours.
Oh, that's great. Keep your balls low, or they can hurt your ears. Oh, that's so funny.
Ouchie, I'll let you take that one, Keith. You
Well,
think it's dangerous?
That's the fun thing about pickles in general is the innuendo. So if we're talking about balls, and keeping them low, I mean, it's good advice, but it's fun to say. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Well, I think the ball went in the direction that was a little painful. So yeah, I think that was a bad one.
When you get balls and pickles in the same conversation, it can't help but be, a fun conversation, funny topic. What do you got next, control room?
Normal people at the gym.
So they're exercising.
That looks normal.
These are the different exercises.
Me,
just for
obsessed
pickleball.
with pickleball. Dink. Drop.
Oh, look, he's dinking.
Double
he's
backhand.
dropping.
Oh.
Double backhand.
Launch up.
Okay. So those are all good movements that you could do in the gym. I could see that being we'll have to ask Norm Dickman or Scott, Zeidman, if those are viable training techniques next time we speak with them.
Be rest assured that if you're at the gym watching someone doing some of these exercises,
That
you're going to
would
quickly
be
think, what is that person doing?
If you know that they're actually practicing pickleball like that and you see that, please send them our way. We'd love to have them as a guest on the show. Is that right, Denise?
We'll have them demonstrate for us.
What do you got,
personally.
control room? What do you got next for us? These are my favorite.
Yeah. So we are what? Yeah, this is...
Because of the volleys, Denise.
The volleys are unbelievable.
Jocelyn DeVilliers down on a knee for the...
I can do that.
The sound of that snap is just amazing when you hear the ball click on the paddle.
I do like the sound. I'm not going to deny.
There he is.
It's a lot of fun.
What's just happening?
There's that click.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep. So again, everyone, we are watching this, some videos that have been sent in that we're watching. These are pros playing, by the way. And just the synchronization.
We're looking forward to seeing a nice pro tournament like this in November over at the Delray Beach, pickleball club. That's going to be a big tournament.
I'm just, really amazed by the synchronization of the partners. They really do move very well. There's a lot of coordination.
I'm tired watching this.
You're tired watching this?
Could you? I mean, this is not easy, right? You can make fun all you want, and this is easy, and old people and all this. I don't care who you are. This is not easy. This takes a little bit of skill here, and some stamina. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying to watch.
Yes,
oh, there it is. Just a little too much aggression.
We have a lot of celebrities that are choosing to get in on this action.
So we've got Tom Brady has a pickleball team.
That's right.
Tom, by the way, anytime you want to come on the show, love to have you.
Absolutely.
We've got LeBron James.
That's right.
Has a team. LeBron would love to have you on the show. If you're watching, if you want to gain access to the greatest community of pickleball fans, please give Florida Pickleball News, a call. We'd be happy to have you on the show.
Yep. So, that just says a lot for the community when people start getting in on this at such an early front. Celebrities are hot and heavy and wanting to play this. You have a lot of pro tennis players that are crossing over, too.
Well, if you don't put it out there, you can never hope that it happens. That's how we manifest, our reality. Commercial break, y'all. Here's a word from our sponsors. We'll see you in just a moment. Thanks for watching FloridaPickleballNews.com.
Hey, it's TC, and the biggest sport in the world right now is pickleball. I know you've either played before or you know someone that's addicted. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida now? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30, and if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or mobile device.
To celebrate being voted the #1 paver company in South Florida, Deck and Drive is giving away a $15,000 paver makeover to a lucky winner. It's easy to enter. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 909090 for your chance to win. Text now.
Hey, it's TC. Look, I'm all in the pickleball craze right now. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. It's the fastest growing sport in the world right now, so don't miss out. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday from 6:30 to 7:30. And if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or any mobile device.
A pickleball without a pickle is just a ball. Visit fatpickle.com for all the latest pickleball gift and accessory needs. That's fatpickle.com.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
If you're a homeowner like me that would love to upgrade their driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready. Because the next 15 listeners that text the word HAPPY to 909090 will automatically be entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. There's no purchase necessary, but you must text HAPPY to 909090 to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text HAPPY to 909090 now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah. My 7 pickles! my 7 pickles. 7 days, 7 ways. Just
Welcome back, everyone, to Florida Pickleball News, and we are moving on to our next segment. You know, the different pickleball events that are going on, and we have 3 that we want to make mention of. But
Next, you mean last? The show went quick. We're almost done now.
We're almost done. It goes
I know.
way too fast. But we have to first, recognize the 3 events that we've been really doing a lot of talk about. So the first one we have going on was with Norm Dickman, who is the president of the Delray Beach Pickleball Club.
Gold medalist Norm Dickman. Sorry.
What's that?
Gold medalist. Norm
Gold
Dickman.
medalist, that's right. He just won gold medalist. That is absolutely right. And he's going to be, here's his event that's coming up November 30th. It's called the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. And it is going to be at the Delray Beach Tennis Club. Tennis Center, that is, in Delray Beach. And so, everyone, you need to find out, get involved. It's men's, women's, mixed doubles, singles, and open registration. You can actually, go ahead and get yourself registered real quick so you can be a part of the action for that day.
This is a big sponsorship, too. So Franklin is sponsoring this event. And I understand that there's just thousands of people that will be there. I actually met Norman Dickman and Deb at the Delray Affair in downtown Delray Beach, and they saw us out there selling the fat pickles and having a great time, and they approached us and they're like, wow, this would be an amazing thing, at our tournament. This was a year ago. They'd already played the tournament, so we had missed it. So we've been waiting a year already, plus all this show with Florida Pickleball News. We've been waiting all this time to get out there and experience this ourselves firsthand. So I'm really looking forward to that myself.
I am too. I can't wait to go. But we have another one that we need to make reference to as well, Catherine Barton's.
Yes, that's this
event.
coming week.
That is actually coming up, if we can have that flyer.
Yeah.
So it's the Women's Power Pickleball League, and it's coming to Broward County. I will be there.
I will be there too.
Actually, everyone come meet us, and we'll eat some pickles together.
Oh, yeah.
And watch a lot of what's going on. These are for 50-plus women picklers that will be signing up. It's $10 to play, and you can register at thepowerpickleball.com/Broward to go ahead and register. And Florida Pickleball News is a sponsor, is it not?
Yes, it is. So you're right there on the flyer on your screen. I'll see Florida Pickleball News is a sponsor. Fat Pickle is also a sponsor. We will be there as well. I'm super excited about that. This is a 50-plus women picklers tournament. So, if Denise, am I correct on that? So no men on this one.
You can certainly go and support.
Yes, you can.
We welcome all of you.
Yes,
absolutely.
You can. I got told that I could be, if I understand, if I remember this correctly, please, I don't want to get this wrong. You're actually an honorary commissioner of the Women's Power Pickleball League. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct.
And what happened
I'm
when
so
I
honored.
asked if I could be a commissioner? I was told that I could be a water boy.
Yes, you did.
Or water technician or something. I got some kind of a fancy title.
I
I'll
really
take it.
love this league because it's advocating women's pickleball. It's supporting the 55-plus community. It's promoting health and wellness. Hence, you got to move to improve, including women with a wide range of all skill levels, and also encouraging sportsmanship and social engagement among the senior women athletes. So I am all over this.
I understand that
particular
this league, again, I don't want to get this incorrect. Correct me if I'm wrong on this statistic, but Catherine has built this organization from just a few members to start to well over a couple thousand at this point, I think, and growing.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, it's just an enormous accomplishment, and it's growing every day.
Yes. So you all women get out there and register and get your move on. Or your groove, for that matter, too.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next event that we've been talking about here, and that is the National Palm Beach Expo. And that is going to be an indoor tournament that's happening, and that's going to be on December 9th and 10th.
And that one's the one at the convention center in West Palm Beach, is that
in
right?
West Palm Beach.
Okay.
That's a big one.
That is a big one. So we haven't made any contact yet from anybody over there, but we're definitely going to be looking to have them on our show. I spoke with some people that we know on the radio, because we have that press pass, that we have with
That's right.
with Florida Pickleball News, and some of my radio friends were mentioning to me about this tournament. So it's on our radar right now. So if you're listening out there, if you're watching, give us a call and
Yes.
let's get you on the show and let's get some exposure for you, for that expo. We certainly want to come ourselves. So looking forward to getting some more info on that.
Get you in front of that pickleball community. So let's go on to fatpickle.com.
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on with these songs.
So, you've mentioned it a couple times. I don't know if the listeners or the viewers, know this or not, or if they think it's a kind of like a spoof or a goof. But you mentioned before that I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a rapper, and the facts is that I am actually an entrepreneur and I am a rapper. So KGOG, and it's a style of music I've always loved. I'm a big fan of old school rap. I've always rapped in the car. I've always rapped in the shower. But at some point, we got to a show, and we had some music on in the background, and I start coming up with words for pickles. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. And they really were tight rhymes. They were good rhymes. They're good enough to where, I was convinced by some people to go into a studio and lay these things down. And as it turns out, and they don't know if anybody's just stroking my ego or not, but apparently I can rap pretty good.
There you go.
So
there
we
you
made
have
the
it.
songs and we performed them at some shows and got some really great response. And, we're starting to put it out a little bit and just kind of see if, people share it or if people like it. But you'll be able to get those off of our Florida Pickleball News YouTube channel here, I think, shortly. And you hear them, in the intros, in and out of the show,
Yes,
which
you
I
do.
get tickled every time I hear it, so it's fantastic.
Well, talented you are.
Oh, thank you, Denise.
KGOG, talented you are. So there you go.
There's
you
a
gotta
song.
hear it
There's
in
a
the
little bit of a
background.
song right there.
So, we
Oh,
got
yeah.
37 seconds left. So, everyone, tune in next week for a spectacular show. We're going to have on with us Catherine Barton from the Florida Power Pickleball League. And then, it's the Women's Power Pickleball League. I got to get that right.
Yes.
And then also, we're going to have Ellen Gulcher, that is one of the contestants from the Golden Bachelor. And then we're going to be having Norm Dickman and Debbie on to
Big
talk
show.
about their medals that they were.
Big show. Norm, bring the hardware. Don't forget to
hardware.
bring the hardware.
Well, there you have it, everyone. We are closing up, and this is our third segment for the second season of Pickleball News. Everyone, stay tuned. Come
Thank
back
you.
and visit us. Follow us, share us, like us. You are very important to us. And you know what? Take it away, Pickleball fans. Have your fun this weekend. It's a great weather.
Thank you.
All right, take care now.
Hey travelers, everybody wants cheap airfares, but where can you find them? You call Smart Fares.